expectation versus the reality. Today you're going to get ready with me to go take my picture for my driver's license. The true reality is that between the expectations and realities of your pictures on your driver's license is very hard, but I will be giving you some pointers of how to make this picture as possibly as good as it could ever get. So let's start. First of all, I'm going to start filling in my eyebrows, and I'm going to fill them in as natural as I can, but very defined. You want your eyebrows to really frame your face, to really give you the shape of your face for your eyes to look open and wide, to not create any shadows, because shadows create darkness, especially under your eyes, and it can also accentuate wrinkles. Then I'm going to be applying a little bit of concealer, especially on my eyelids, to lighten and to also cover the veins that you can see on my eyelids, and to also help it as a primer for my eyeshadow. Using the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to be using this light brown shadow, and I'm going to be putting it in my eyelids to just define a little bit my fold and to just blend in the other color that I'm going to be using afterwards. You don't have to be very precise with this color, it's just to add some dimension onto your eyelids and to define your crease. Second of all, I'm going to be using this Blink eyeshadow palette that I got in my Boxycharm box, and I'm going to be using the pink tone color, which is very shimmery, very luminescent, and it's very bright, and this will also help with your picture to brighten it up and to also help reflect the light. So when your picture is taken, your face looks brighter and your eyes look more open. I'm also going to be adding the champagne color just on the centers of my eyelids to make it even brighter. You don't want to go with your eyeshadow too dark because it could create shadows. Second of all, I'm going with this light color from the Jaclyn Hill palette just to highlight the under of my eyebrows to make it brighter. I'm going to mist my face with Fix Plus to apply my foundation. And if you have a foundation that you use regularly, you can use that. But if you have a mattifying foundation or even a photo finish foundation, I would highly recommend you using that. That way you don't have weird reflexes and it doesn't make your skin look oily. Always finish with a powder if your skin is very oily for a more matte finish, and that way you don't have any reflexes or any glares from your oily skin. I'll be using my Crown Flat Brush from Boxycharm that I received a couple of months ago, and I am truly in love with this brush. It blends out your foundation seamlessly. And we're going to be spreading that out all onto our face with a thin layer of foundation. Then I'm going to be applying with a very light concealer to highlight and also cover up my under eyes, because lately I'm having really bad bags under my eyes and that's not cute. So let's cover those babies up, and at the same time we are highlighting under our eyes. I'm using my foundation brush just to blend it out onto my cheeks. Once that is set, I'm going to be spraying a little bit more Fix Plus just to keep it in place. And I am also almost out. I need to get another bottle, but that is one of my favorite makeup setting sprays. And I'm going to be using this contour palette from IBY Beauty, and I received this also in my Boxycharm box. And I'm going to be contouring my face. I'm using a very cool tones, not very warm tones. Cool tones help you shadow places where you do want to shadow. That way your highlights and everything else pops. You want to really contour your face to chisel out your jawline, to cover your double chin, and to chisel your cheeks, and also frame your face with a contour around your forehead. I'm going to very contour my face because I'm not going to apply any blush. I don't want to create any redness onto my face, so I'm not going to apply any blush, only contour and highlight. The highlight I'm going to be using is the Artist Couture Illuminati with my Crown fan brush that I also received on my Boxycharm box, and I am loving this highlight. It's a very gold tone, but it also helps to highlight and illuminate your face for the picture. And I'm not going to be applying any falsies because I don't want to create any eyeshadow, and sometimes they can be very thick and big, so I'm only going to be curling my own eyelashes and applying very just heavy and defining mascara. The mascara that I'm using is the Maybelline, and I usually go in and apply it at my base to create lift and to fan out my eyelashes very well. Once that coat is dry, then I go back in and thicken out the ends of my eyelashes. Just be careful to not go get it on your eyeshadow. And also apply on the bottom ones. And then from here, we're going to start working on our hair. I already have previously my hair curled from the day before, but it got a little bit wavy because my curl starts trying to kick in. So I'm going to be just going back in with my Chi 1-inch original flat iron and just going in and smoothing out my base and recurling my ends. You don't want to have too much volume in your hair because it can create and cover a lot of the frame in the picture, and it can make you tend to look a little bit more wide. So just be careful of having too much volume because it can make you look a little thicker than what you usually are. And having a lot of volume in hair can cause shadows on your face, which is not good. And usually for passports or driver's license pictures, they require your features to be able to be seen in the picture, so it really can be covering your face as it is. So the simplest hairdos sometimes are usually the ones that come out the best. And then we're going to be finishing off the look with this liquid lipstick that also came in my Boxycharm box, which is a mauve color, very simple, very bright. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it, and if they only would let you use a selfie in your license, it would be so much easier. But I'm off to go take my picture for my license. I hope you guys liked this video. I will see you the next time. Goodbye!